Hello everybody, and this is Wild111, and today we're going to be playing some more MLB The Show. So I started up a new pitcher. Or, I started as a starter this time just because I know how this game works, where if you're good at being a closer, they keep you there, and I kind of want to be in the relief bullpen. Because the nice thing about being in the bullpen is you can get through seasons a little bit faster. Well, a little bit, I mean a lot faster. I mean, you could probably get through a season, some seasons like 20 minutes. If you're very efficient pitching. I mean, if you get an injury, that's pretty much what it is. It's like 20 minutes. Yeah,
After impressively finishing out his draft year in a development league, a welcoming manager offers some simple wisdom.
Yeah, probably your last one. Tennessee Smokies. That's the Cubs. That is the effing Cubs.
Minor league baseball. Into the box now, Rich Pereira. He will lead this one off today.
Leading up for Tennessee.
Ready, here's the
Right
first
fielder,
offering.
Rich Pereira.
Ground ball foul.
Over towards the coaching box. Wind up.
Now,
And
eventually
the
we're going to be a reliever, I believe, so.
For a strike.
So if you can prove that we're damn good in the starting role. I mean, the only problem is we really don't have the break pitches that we really need yet for our arsenal.
In the air out toward right field. Aviles moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in, Jacob Henneman. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike one.
The thing is, if we can dominate, because
a
a lot of teams do look for the relievers very quickly, and I want to actually see how the pitching works. More a little bit from the bullpen. You know, I actually want to break the closer records because wins, yeah, whatever.
Bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his own, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. Quick out, and this guy just got down 0-2.
Strike three.
So a fairly painless top of the first. Next will be the cleanup.
Leading off with a
Manuel Casto comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. No balls on the strike.
I mean, I've yet to add equipment to my character.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. James arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Digging in now, Thomas Hartman. He'll get his first opportunity in this
Hartman.
Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Into the windup.
I mean, if we can just show domination right now.
Swing and a miss, he struck him out, and it's 2 up.
I mean, I could actually, no, it might be a good idea. Just fast forward until you get the relief pitching spot and then play.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, it's going to spell disaster.
Yeah, the problem is we really don't have control yet.
Strike one. Grounded back up the middle. Pulls him off the bag. Coming to the plate now, Felipe Olivera. He could give his guys an early lead.
That was a good pitch.
No balls and 1 strike. hard hit toward the hole. And that threw into left field for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third. So the
Oh God, this is turning into a hellhole.
2 gone. So here now is the pitcher, Robza Striznik. He'll get to take his first pitch here.
And the pitcher. You got a pitch out of a bases loaded jam.
Roller back to the mound. He'll come to the plate with it, and they get to force it home. Whatever works as the side is retired.
And that's our pitching clutch right there.
Ready for another chance?
Leading off with his
Ferreira.
smoker.
He flew out in his last at bat.
Rick
Sinker to
Ferreira.
open the AB in there for strike 1. Called strike 0-2.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if you can stay down below the knees.
Ready with another 0-2. And that one stayed up a little high.
I mean, the thing is, if we can get...
And a big
Okay,
cut
that's
at the
okay
breaking
there.
ball, but it comes up empty. And
Once we're in the pen, I'll play this
digging
by
in to
fully.
try it again. Jacob Henneman.
I'm really
Got
expecting
on
like
top
6
of one.
innings.
Was
Center
surrounded
fielder.
by victim last
Jacob
time.
Henneman.
No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Swinging punt up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Now another 0-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
That's actually what we're gonna do. Ah, shit. Actually, no, it's not.
Batting ninth. Pitcher. Joshua Gibbons.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The Mississippi Braves rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Joshua Gibbons gets the
Final
win
line
on the
score
mound.
for
His first
I mean, what we need to look for now is we need a fast
A minor league
forward.
pitching coach offers advice to a new member of his staff.
Ah, crap. And then if we just, sim season. Yeah, let's get that control going. Just want control before break.
A player is encouraged to continue to refine a skill essential to his game.
Let's get some more control on that.
A coach clues in a new team member on available resources. This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them.
I just want to get in the pen.
A minor leaguer is assigned temporarily to a new role.
Alright, so now we're considered a late reliever. Alright, it's 4-1. That's why.
Your attention, please.
Gibbons takes
Now,
the ball now
pitching
in
for
inning
your
number 9,
Mississippi
looking to
Braves.
close the door.
Number 14. Joshua Gibbons.
I need to just adjust gameplay, pitching. Wait, no, it's actually in road to the show, I believe. Pitching. It should be in. It's gotta be. No, it's gonna be in gameplay. What about warm up? Well, we should have. Oh, they took it out of the settings. That's kind of interesting. So I know a lot of people skip it, but it does help you. And you also, like, I mean, you'll probably. Okay, we're good.
Leading off the inning, Mike Paul.
Leading off with a
They'll
baby.
look to get something going here
Right
and
fielder.
even this game up.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
Well, I'm actually the usual starter, but, well, for right now. We might actually make turn into the closer.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
We need to get pitches, though. I don't know how the pitches work in this situation.
Struck him out.
Got him.
Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Ready for another shot now.
Now
Tyler
batting.
Tuskevich. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, but
On his first, and an out away. 2 gone here in the ninth. Ready once again.
the thing is, you really want to max out your stamina pretty well.
Played as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here. The ball man is over. 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Mississippi rode an
Your attention, please.
given.
Now,
The
pitching for
bullpen to
your
shut things
Mississippi
down
Braves.
here in the ninth.
Number 14, Joshua.
Riding
Given.
in once again, Shea McGraw. And he is fellow
Yeah, I think the
top
game's
hitter.
really just testing
Not
us.
offered much help for this lineup.
Second baseman.
No, your 1-2-3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. They just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
The next 0-2.
Swing and a miss. Yeah, I think the Braves are instantly just going to see a relief pitcher.
Stepping in, Tyler Tuskevich. He was a
I don't know how much harder it is, but
Tyler Tuskevich.
2 outs.
Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter.
The right
Allen.
fielder, number 6.
He needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. 0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
And strike 3.
This evening's game finishes.
Braves actually might just permanently keep me in. Dude, I don't know how you're gonna get we're 49 overall. What the Alright, ooh, 4-0 Mississippi. This is not a save. Meaning we're looking for this is going to be interesting. I know this
Your
might just
attention, please. Now pitching for Mississippi.
Digging in once
Number
again,
14,
Herschel Jones.
Joshua.
And these guys are
Given.
making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt.
Now
we
batting.
still yet to get us out, so we gotta
Hey,
get the
they string a couple of hits
Jones.
together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. The second for 1 on the first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Your attention, please.
Zavala will get the call here as he'll hit as a pitcher.
Number 26, Michael Zavala.
fouled off.
He's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here.
Slam the door with the
nothing
runner on
to score
base.
tonight. The Braves took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end.
Fans, our final line score. Your attention, please. Now pitching for Mississippi.
Into the box now,
Number 14.
Alexis Uribe.
Joshua
0-3 with a couple
Gibbons.
of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
And the Braves are having to deal with domination.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. He did such a late swing on an off-speed pitch.
I mean, right now,
Right
you're
here
down
for the
0-2.
Generals.
Well, I believe you
Number
can still get
zero.
MVP at any position, but it's a lot harder
Pinch
to
hit here,
reliever.
and he's the potential tying run. Jason Zaremski, one man.
Yeah, but right now, if you're the home team especially, you want to...
Stop the loop to the left. On the first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the ninth. So the lineup flips over and digging
Now
in
batting,
is Cabrera.
right
He's
fielder,
2-4 in the ballgame.
Turner.
Swing and a
Cabrera.
miss, and he's behind 0-1. Now it's swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Oh, in time.
And
the
we're
ball game is
done
over.
another game.
A 1-run game this afternoon. 3-2 the final finish. The Mississippi.
That's our 4th. Jeez. I mean, I'll be shocked if the Braves do not want to keep me in.
A player new to his Double-A squad gets a tip from one of his coaches. A coach offers guidance to a developing player.
It's the 16th. So right now, this is pretty much just a somewhat a half start, because they probably know we had the stuff to finish the game. I mean, we can
Your
probably
attention,
give
please.
like 6 innings right
Now
now.
pitching for
Then now, as
Mississippi.
they've saved their
Number
closer
14.
until this deep into
Joshua
extra innings.
Gibbons.
We want to use these 8 warm up. Because especially when you're in this late in the ball game, you do not want to mess around. I mean, I would... I wish you could seriously change that setting now. Strike. We're gonna throw a curveball for the last pitch. Yeah, oh, I forgot to get the throw down. Alright, here's the pitch.
Stepping up now, Rick Felder.
Leading off for the Smokies.
Ready, here's the first
Catcher.
offering. Very
Rick
weakly on the
Felder.
ground. Foul, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Here's a strike.
Oh, two.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Digging in and looking for more.
So pretty much we're right now the last
Oliveira
resort for our
singled
team.
his last
Felipe
time.
Olivera.
So this is like when you look for the win here.
0-1, here it
And
comes.
so I really don't care about win-loss. Because
Breaking
if the
ball
loss
taken
was
on
not
the
under
inner
our
corner.
control.
One out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Oh, they're out of bench
Well,
players
pitcher
too,
number
so we actually might get a
Ready to
hit.
deliver, here's the
Miller.
first pitch.
Wait, where are we in our order? Okay, possibly.
Knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one.
I mean, I can still slam the door, I believe.
Popped him up.
Yeah, that's gonna be out of play.
That's gonna land.
Wait, let me check the bullpen. Okay. Pens, I don't know where they're gonna be. Okay. Oh, we have a guy in the bullpen. We have that one guy.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away.
Yeah, but right now this is gonna prove just.
And he strikes him out to retire the side, so he'll play at least one more. Settling in now, Jacob Henneman. He'll look to
Leading
bounce
off
back.
for the
17th inning.
Center fielder.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer
Hanneman.
half. Curveball.
Yeah, looks like
Swing
fans are
and a
finally
miss, and he's
leaving.
behind in the count 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Yeah, now we're
to
getting
play
stamina,
Albert Cullen.
which is kind of surprising this early. Because I guess we're in the long term
Swing
lead.
and the ball
2
hits
innings is
softly
kind of
on the
long.
ground. This is foul for the first strike.
But right now, you're talking 6 innings of
That
work right
finds
now.
the
We can
target,
probably
nothing
get
in
through
2
6,
now.
7.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Into the box, Rich Ferreira.
The right fielder, number 8.
Why bother even get that guy going?
Ferreira.
May be in there for strike one.
I mean, for crying out loud, dude just K'd a bunch of.
Here's a little chopper to the right side. Cornell scoops it up. Not in time.
Oh.
After his third hit tonight. So here's the
The
cleanup.
batter, third baseman.
Got a chance to end this one and home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Dive, but he's back in there. Here's the first pitch. Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base. And
we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Next,
What are the
it'll
odds?
be
Leading off for Mississippi,
Joshua Gibbons.
pitcher.
He'll start things out.
Oh, they don't even show it really.
Out here in a tie
Gibbons.
ball game. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Okay, apparently I was on the corner.
Standing in, Manuel.
Leading off with a smoky.
He got on top of one and was
Second
a ground down,
baseman.
picked him last time.
Manuel
And a
Castro.
sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back. Now here's the
And
pitch.
Tennessee's
Got him. And he goes down on
Smokies
strikes for the
have
third
only
time.
2 outs left to work with right now.
At the plate, Sean Smart.
The left fielder, number 52. Sean
A little tardy
Smart.
there. No balls and a strike.
And this
That
is
such
when the
a tough
relievers
pitch
get
to lay off
dominance.
right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
And a strikeout here yet again. It's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Digging in, Rick Felder. He got
The
called out
batter.
on
This is why
strikes
everyone's in the
first
minor
time
leagues.
through.
Rick
Back to the mound.
Ball game.
And that'll be a bitter pill to swallow for this home crowd as the ball game is over.
What? What time is it? Where am I? Oh, man, it's over? Man, I thought this game was never going to end, but it did. And anytime you could win a marathon game like that, it feels
Oh, I mean, we just got
good.
3 innings worth of pitching in.
Your attention,
Joshua
please.
Gibbons. takes the
Now
ball
pitching
now
for
and
And they don't even
number 9,
push it.
looking
Like,
for
yeah, you
the
can
board.
go again.
Joshua Gibbons. Pitch hitting for the
Olivera
Smokies.
will be summoned to
Number
face
19,
here to start the bottom of the
Felipe
ninth. And
Olivera.
remember, they need 2 to tie 3 to win, so he's got his work cut out for him here. And a first pitch sinker is over. for
Leading
strike
off in the
one.
bottom of the
Olivera
ninth.
stands
the
at
shortstop,
6'4" tall,
Felipe
bats left, throws
Olivera.
right. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter. Olivera, 24 years of age. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Got him.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
The left fielder.
Ready with the
Number
first
20.
pitch. Here it comes.
Brooks
Down
Koepka.
the line at first. Foul ball here, 0-1. Hit out to its second.
Ground ball.
On the first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the ninth. Riding in once again, Thomas
Now batting.
Weaver. Comes to the
Shortstop.
plate as the last chance
I mean,
for
it's
his
shocking.
career.
They're going to let
Two
me
out here
come
in the
back
ninth.
out.
On
I'm
its
shocked.
way, the 0-1 pitch. Now it's swinging a ground ball. It should do it. Cornell is there on the first, and that's your ball game.
And so we got us a
4-2
win.
Final score tonight. Mississippi wrote an important
Here now is our
6th inning
final
victory.
line. Your attention,
Joshua
please.
Gibbons comes
Now
out of the
pitching
bullpen
for
to shut
Mississippi.
things down here in
Number
the ninth.
14, Joshua Gibbons.
Ready for another chance. Albert
Another
Cullen
chance
Leading off in
to
the
shut
bottom
the
of the
door.
ninth.
far.
Third baseman.
Starts the number 8
Albert
hitter with a strike.
Cullen.
0-1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can pull the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters
Your
here.
attention, please.
1 away.
Pitch hitting for the Smokies.
Move into
Yeah,
the
let's go
on-deck
drop
zone.
our bench
Trying
on
to get
him.
something
Rick
started here with 1
Felder.
gone in the inning. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now back to the top of
Now
the lineup.
batting.
Stepping in.
Left fielder,
Brooks Koepka.
Brooks
And he needs to make
Koepka.
something. They're down to the final out here in the ninth. 2 out, nobody on.
And they called it foul, so he just got away with the net.
Taking called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 8-5 tonight. The Braves.
We have our 6th save already. Jeez. I mean, we're just on a freaking cruise control now.
After a brief trial move, this prospect is being returned to his original role.
Damn it.
For now, anyways.
Sim season then, because you know this team's being a fucking cunt. Stamina, yeah.
A manager checks in with his ball club. The evaluation of minor league prospects is not only the business of team scouts. Sports agents do their homework as well. From the ranks of hundreds of minor league prospects, the next generation of determining which prospects will be those superstars is big business. And getting in on the ground floor is smart business. A manager checks in with his ball club.
Oh. Really? I hate when the scan does this. I hate this one so much. god, like this is gonna be super easy. Oh my god, we're already at gold with 12 chances left. Times 4, oh boy. This is just ridiculously a waste of time. Because, I mean, once you played the game a while, you start getting really deadly with pitching. I mean, for crying out loud, we're getting kidding. I could just throw everything away, but I'm not. Ooh, that drop. That was nasty.
This prospect has become the object of a notable sports management company's attention. However impressive an agent's qualifications may be, the trading, but a fledgling must leave the nest, for a big world awaits. A first conversation with a new representative can be exhilarating to a young player. A savvy agent will engender confidence in his client, confidence that he has a world of possibilities at his fingertips. But the measure of a good agent is how well he can turn these possibilities into actualities. And some such developments take time. A player receives input from a coach.
Wow.
A manager checks in with his ball club. A pitcher is issued a challenge by his coach. With the season approaching its final stretch, a manager calls for heightened focus from his players.
I mean, we're just gonna simulate till we get up in the majors. Oh my god, this is taking
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches. This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization...
Oh my god. Oh, simulate a game. Yay. You'll be facing the lowest 3. Because I really don't care. I don't need the extra points. It just slows your game down. Like, I hate that. Like, I feel like this is punishment for...
A minor league playoff push is an opportunity for developing players to learn what it takes to maintain a tenuous divisional lead as a season winds down. A minor leaguer hears from his agent. A young team gets some extra coaching up from their skipper before the first game of a very big series.
Yeah, for crying out loud, just get us into that bullpen.
Entering the last series of the season, this team's situation is precarious, but not without hope. Any chance young players get to acquire some postseason experience, a 2-0 series lead gives this manager an opportunity to share some insights on closeout opportunity. Having earned a chance to compete for a league championship, a manager challenges his players to improve their championship odds with one game about to decide a league championship. An experienced manager shares a moment of levity with the young team he has come to cherish.
Wow, the Yankees defeat the National. That... Braves just lost a lot of pitchers, and they're mostly relief pitchers, so... Double A. Fine little cunts. Sim. Oh my god. Okay, I guess we're at the sim season once again.
A pitching coach offers reassurance to a pitcher who's been knocked around a bit lately.
Like, I seriously just want to be in the bullpen in the majors. And I'm trying to beat the laziest way possible, because I seriously hate doing the starting pitching.
This manager is hoping to stoke the competitive fire of his pitchers. A player is encouraged to continue to refine a skill central to his game. An agent checks in with a client currently in the minors.
Yeah, seriously, the Braves want me as a damn starter, and it's clearly not working.
This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them. A manager checks in with his ball club.
Oh, I do not want to play a simulated game. I hate that there's no choice. Like, it's just like you have to. I mean, I will literally just sim, have a really... Well, actually, no, probably when the big leagues they start caring. Sim season.
A player receives advice about the refining of his game.
Oh my god, this is taking so damn long. I'm just gonna play the All-Star game because I can. Alright, let's see.
Your attention, please.
Gibbons takes
Now
the
pitching
mound
for
as
the
he's been
Southern
called
League
upon
South,
to pitch.
number 14, Joshua.
I'm gonna get
Stepping
pitch
in
at
and
Wrigley
ready for
Field.
another shot, Jackie Rohrbaugh. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Leading off the fourth inning,
Off there, 1-0.
right fielder.
Normally, once you get the All-Star
Jackie
game, the
Rohrbaugh.
teams start taking you seriously.
1-0 pitch is a sinker.
But I mean, Atlanta just lost a lot of relievers.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Now batting,
Pitch coming, here it
center
is.
fielder, Douglas.
There's a knee-high pitch
Freeman.
that catches the zone.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Yeah, these games don't even matter really
Did a
anyways.
good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Like, this is more or less like the big test between
He's in
Majors
there.
and
Ball,
AAA.
strike three.
Like, if you can go
Digging in for his
shut the
second
door,
at-bat, and, well,
yeah, all of a sudden your team's just gonna discover, hey, we have a good pitcher.
So we'll see if he can fare any better. No balls in the
Because I mean,
strike
if
to
you're
count.
dominating in a minor league game,
0-1 pitch, and he can't make
especially if
contact
it's an
on the
all-star
bender.
game,
0-2.
there all of a sudden the team just gets attention.
Thompson to the left side. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired.
Your attention, please.
Yeah, makes sense. So
Not a
North
lot of
walked
runs
it off.
on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference.
We got 2 Ks to do.
A manager addresses his team about their recent slump.
Well, imagine no one cares.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
I don't know why the Braves aren't taking chances. Just kind
A
of have the
manager
chance, I
checks
think.
in with his ball club.
That's just getting super boring, I can tell you that.
A player receives input from a coach.
Yeah, seriously, why can't no one else claim us from waivers?
This minor league team is
another
reminded
season.
that the eyes of the organization are keeping.
Fucking God. I don't want it to. They should not be a thing. Like, I'm sorry, they should be like optional. Like, I'm seriously getting pissed right now. Because if I'm just trying to get to the big leagues as a freaking reliever.
Locked in a tight divisional race coming down the stretch, a manager looks to teach his young players about how to finish. With the team's chances hanging by a thread, this skipper calls for a last stand.
I mean, we're going to eventually automatically get...
Being in a hole in a minor league playoff series means an opportunity to teach young men about facing adversity.
Yeah, it's going to take a while for the game to sim. Braves lost another pitcher. Are you shitting me? Are you kidding me? The Braves are just stubborn little assholes.
An unexpected turn.
I just signed with you.
And just like that, a player must pull up roots and move on to the next destination. A minor leaguer is welcomed after being brought into a new organization as part of a trade package. His name may not have made headlines in this deal, but if he's a hit in the long run, it could be a real feather in the GM's cap.
Alright, they're gonna plan to use me in the offseason.
In this game, change can come swiftly and unannounced. The player is embracing the change that the sudden trade has imposed on him. Players don't always take it so well.
Wow, we're still in freaking Double A. Now we're with another team. Sim season. Do they just not realize eventually we're gonna get so dominant eventually where they're gonna...
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Oh my god, this is getting super annoying. I'm gonna be pissed if we get traded again. Oh my god, this is getting so damn annoying.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
Oh, I actually want to check something. I know roster team. They still say I'm a starter. I don't want to be a damn starter though. I want to be in the bullpen. Rangers. Sim season. Like, we're literally just going on a wild
player is
goose
encouraged
chase.
to continue to refine a skill essential to his game.
Alright.
An agent checks in with a client currently in the minors.
Yeah, we can't make demands because we're in the minors, so that means you have to suffer down here. You know, I'd actually freaking play if we were a reliever. No,
A
instead of
Double-A manager has called one of his young players in for a quick word. The word is good. Within 48 hours, this player will be in a new city and putting on a new uniform. A Triple-A manager welcomes a new arrival from Double-A. This prospect showed promise at the Double-A level. The organization is hopeful his progress will continue here. This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on him.
So we actually made some progress in our careers because now we're at AAA with the Rangers.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
Why? Well, he said they're scouting, so I don't really care though. Yeah, Rangers, just call me up, get me in that frickin'... I do not want to be a starter anymore. Because the problem is, like, a game takes like 10 minutes or more. And we're definitely not as good.
A coach offers guidance to a developing player.
Yeah, let's go sinker velocity.
This Triple-A player has been generating a lot of buzz with his stellar play of late. Excellence commands attention. If he keeps it up, and an invitation to the big stage inevitable.
Yeah, but now we're starting to max things out.
A manager checks in with his ball club. A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
That makes sense. We didn't make the All-Star game. But if the Rangers are looking...
A manager checks in with his ball club.
Okay, no one cares that he's checking in. Now we're starting to show...
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
So it looks like we might have to wait till next season just to do the bigs.
This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization...
Alright, we do not want to play that, but... Seriously, I wish you could shut off the music so much. No, turn that shit off. Alright, Rangers, I'm waiting for my damn call-up. Oh my God, just call my...
Locked in a tight divisional race coming
No one
down the
cares about
stretch,
the division.
a manager looks to teach his young players about how to finish. A young team gets some extra coaching up from their skipper before the first game of a very big series.
Alright.
This AAA player has been generating a lot of buzz with his stellar play of late.
Oh, they're talking about bringing me into the game if our team makes the World Series. Dang.
With the season's outcome coming down to a final series, a manager chooses his words
I would
carefully.
laugh if that actually happens, because I will freaking just...
Playoff situations in the minors are invaluable opportunities to teach young players. Being in a hole in a minor league playoff series means an opportunity to teach young men about facing adversity.
Rangers lost another relief pitcher. Now we got a calendar. We have possibly Sim again, because now that we're in the bullpen. It only took like 3 seasons, but it looks like we're going to be coming up in 2022 right now.
A pitcher who's been inefficient from the stretch of late is given a coach up. A manager checks in with his ball club.
Yeah, because your character's... God damn it. Because if you start sucking too much, they will send you down, even though they're paying you too much money. So pretty much you dominate and then come back up, and then you're dominating, and then you're back to your shit. See, I mean, we'd do those things if we were, like, actually in the big leagues, but, you know, I just wanted to be an effing reliever in the majors. Because the thing is, if you have one really bad start,
This manager is hoping to stoke the competitive fire of his pitchers. A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
alright, yeah, this is... The question is, will we get a call-up, or are we going to be stuck in AAA for another 2 seasons?
An agent checks in with a client currently in the minors.
I mean, I think by now you'd be...
A manager checks in with his ball club.
I mean, I would like to get to the major league level, because clearly we are ready to go.
A player receives input from a coach. A manager checks in with his ball club.
Ah, crap. Yeah, this is just super boring. Yeah, once I think the Rangers get me up, Then they might just see a dominant stretch.
This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on
Yeah,
them.
when are they never watching?
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Alright.
With the season approaching its final stretch, a manager calls for heightened focus from his players.
I mean, if we get called up, then the clock starts to leave Texas. I mean, okay, even as a reliever,
A player is encouraged to continue to refine a skill essential to his game.
we might be pitching and... Oh my god. Game, why are you hating?
This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization...
I mean, if we get... I mean, I don't even know if they consider this service or not. I highly doubt it. Just the way the game is. I feel like you have to be in the big leagues, but you never know. It might be counting. Sim season. Come on, game. We all know what I want to do. Just keep pitch doing whatever the hell we're doing.
Locked in a tight divisional race coming down the stretch, a manager looks to teach his young players about how to finish. A young team gets some extra coaching up from their skipper before the first game of a very big series. With the team's chances hanging by a thread, this skipper calls for a last stand.
Yeah, well, we're just going like every other right now.
Entering the last series of the season, this team's situation is precarious, but not without hope.
We ended at 77. 70, wow. Rangers, another pitcher. Do we get an invite? No. Oh my god, what the frick is wrong with you? Some seasons. Oh my god.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
Okay, I think we're just gonna do this just to see if the game shuts up. Because I have no idea why we're I mean, our pay went up like 4,000, but... Just cause I don't think the game really wants to pay. Or get it. The game might not even want us yet. Why is it just using curve and... Okay, we're just using the curve. I mean, the splitter is also one of my big pitches I use, so... I wonder if you cannot, get 5 like you used to. I mean, even though it would make a little to no sense. For crying out loud, we're already in silver. Hey, we're already in gold, jeez. This game better start looking at how good we're doing in these challenges. Okay, so we need to pretty much just prove this season that we're ready. Game, we already have 4,000 points. How much more do you want? Alright, so we actually might... Yeah, no, bullseye again, wow. It'll get harder next time, too. Alright, so the question is, will that shut the freaking game up? Oh god, we're already after a shit start. Seriously, I hate this new thing, because it used to be just like points, and the points were so much nicer. Like, you can't just wait to the end for you to make all the selections.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
I mean, the question is, can we get to the big leagues? We're having a really bad season.
The pitching staff is pressed to step up their game. A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Alright, well...
An agent checks in with a client currently in the minors.
Yeah, but now it's gonna start the push to get me out of here. Because eventually the Rangers are gonna get sick of the me yelling at them to get me up.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
Okay, yeah, I think, like, this is 2022, and we're still in the minor leagues. Which is, you gotta play, like, 4 seasons extra. I mean, we could theoretically retire this character before even getting through. Like, we just get called up last day. It's like, congratulations. You have pitched 1 inning in the big leagues. That is your only...
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches. A manager checks in with his ball club.
Okay, let's just do this also. Because ever since I did the first one, it seemed like they slowed it down. So if we could shut this one up too. No outs. This is going to be a good place too, okay. Oh yeah, I can see how the side step actually really is shit. Alright. 2 outs there, so I can really either go for K or ground ball. Or weak little contact. We'll take that. Okay, it doesn't really matter how many outs there are when there's no one on. Alright, foul. There's very few fans that even want to watch this game. Well, practice, really. Got him! Strike 3. Yeah, we want to go away, because that's going to be the only area where it's easier for them to go oppo that way, so... Let's jam him 1-1 just to see what he... Nope, just takes it. Yep, that's what I want. I didn't even know it's gonna be possible to get bronze. Yeah, it might be possible to get gold. They're just not even trying us anymore. Let's get to something that's more deceptive. Oh my god. Cade. Doesn't really matter where I get this guy. Ooh, 2. Got him. Safe. Alright, let's go back to the simming.
This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them.
Hey, well, whatever.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Dang it.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
We're still doing pretty good for the minor league.
Sometimes dreams do come true.
Wait, what?
This player is about to get the chance that millions only dream of. The chance to see if he's got what it takes to make it in the show. A fast-rising young player is welcomed for the first time to a major league roster, at least for today. His new skipper offers words of wisdom and inspiration.
What's this achievement? Oh, we get called in the All-Star week. The question is, are we a freaking reliever? Oh, come on. Let's just keep simming. I don't want to be a freaking starter anymore.
A pitcher is confronted with a less than stellar stat. This manager is hoping to stoke the competitive fire of his pitchers.
Yeah, we're so not ready for bigs.
A major league pitching coach acknowledges a young newcomer on an early milestone accomplishment.
We just want to sim through, I guess. Hopefully we can finally can.
A pitcher is encouraged to keep looking for improvement. A pitching coach offers reassurance to a pitcher who's been knocked around a bit lately. A skipper appeals to his players to demonstrate some resilience in how they finish a rough season. With the team's chances hanging by a thread, this skipper calls for a last stand.
Wow. Wow. Another player retired.
An early winter check-in. New to the majors, this player is offered schooling on the structure of his contract. The agent moves on from that topic.
Ah, crap. I decline. I wish you could. Oh, I can't use it.
A stripling major leaguer is challenged to make spring training count.
No.
A coach presses a player to keep raising the bar on the development of his signature skills. This team's pitchers are being challenged to ask more of themselves. A player is encouraged to continue to refine a skill essential to his game.
Alright, clearly we're doing a lot better this season.
A manager confronts his pitching staff about an unacceptable team statistic. A player's agent calls to touch base. The player is not content with the way he's being used. A coach presses a player to keep raising the bar on the development of his signature skills. A pitcher is encouraged to keep looking for improvement. A manager checks in with his ball club.
Oh my god, we're 10 games over. Ooh.
A pitcher who's been inefficient from the stretch of late is given a coach-up. A manager checks in with his ball club.
Come on, just stop with these things. Ooh, we got the pun yet. Freaking All-Star game.
Your attention, please.
Got to be a high
Now pitching for the American League,
see there as he's
number
made
14,
his first ever
Joshua
All-Star game appearance.
Gibbons.
Yeah, first ever.
Digging in to try it again, J.P. Crawford. He's
Leading off for the
0-1 thus
National League,
far.
the shortstop,
Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss.
Crawford.
To third. Devers gloves it. And that's the first down. Play, Corey Dickerson looking to put the ball in play here.
Number 7.
Strikes in his first
Corey
at bat.
Dickerson.
Knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. Snatch got a midair at first base for route number 2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Fletcher Allred.
Fletcher Allred.
First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors on the NL line score thus far.
Got him. Well.
The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Nothing across here this half of the inning.
Your attention, please.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches. A pitcher is encouraged to keep looking for improvement. A coach presses a player to keep raising the bar on the development of his signature skills. With the season approaching its final stretch, a manager calls for heightened focus from his players.
We're still going to the post.
His team within striking distance late in the season. This manager tries to light a fire in his locker room. With the team's chances hanging by a thread, this skipper calls for a last stand. A manager addresses his team before a pivotal series.
We're super close.
Entering the last series of the season, this team's situation is precarious, but not without hope.
Oh. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. Oh, one game. Now the question is, who's the starter? Got a Cy Young. Wow. I really don't care. Oh, we get chosen. This is a wild card game. So this is the postseason, the first time I've ever actually played in a wild card game, so I gotta carry this team. Because now I'm gonna give a shit. This is the postseason, I get to go play in the Major League postseason. Wild card, yep. So I do just...
Winner moves on, loser sees their season come to an end. MLB Network brings you exclusive
Seattle Mariners.
winner-take-all wild card.
Oh, we're at
game.
home too.
And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting
Winner
Seattle
take
Mariners.
all, though.
Hero, tell us about this lineup as they try to survive the wild card game.
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have
Strike
to see the
two.
ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half.
Got him.
He's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one on.
So it was a swinging strike three. Yasiel Puig will lead off the ball game.
I mean, we just carried our team to a freaking World postseason.
Nick Castellanos now.
Now the question is, can we get to the DS?
Nobody on. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. Nothing in one.
I mean, I brought the Rangers fans to the
Swinging bunt to the
wild card,
And the inning is going to continue here.
and the catcher decided just to sit there.
Here's Rougned Odor now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much. Anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Foul.
Castellanos first with 2 gone. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Brown down the first baseline. Scooped up and will step on the bag himself, and the inning.
I mean, we know it gets a hit.
Jake Lamb standing in.
1-0.
Field shifted well to the right. Here's the Weekly back to the mound. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Digging in now for the Mariners, Ryan Hughes. He'll get his
I don't know where stamina is actually. Wait, is his stamina? Oh shit, that's gonna be bad. This could be a problem. Because 66 stamina, we don't even have. I shouldn't have attached the equipment. I shouldn't have been working on that.
Wind up. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Yeah, but as long as we can get through with this game very quickly, who knows? Maybe we get through it for most of the game.
They're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
And now it looks like the Mariners might be in trouble.
Stepping in, Tim Anderson. We are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Well, I mean, we got the Cy Young, too.
Wind up, and the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. This will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's the first out. Stepping in.
Yeah, well, the problem is now the Mariners are going to base it.
Right back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, ready to base hit.
pitching right there. You can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Screw it, we're going to go for the K. And K's got him.
His fifth strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble.
Left fielder.
He got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Cordero is off at first with 2 away. Hit on the ground to third. Davis.
Ground ball. And they're out of the inning.
Force out on the side is retired.
Leading off for the Mariners.
Seriously, I'd like a little. We could use some inning. Both. Okay, 1 pitch, 1 out.
Play, and that's the first out of the inning. Driving forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Luke Odor. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out his only trip to the plate so far.
Oh, 1.
Strike 1 to start the
We're gonna be jamming this guy. We want him to pull the baseball.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far.
We're playing really with fire right here, just by throwing.
Count remains
Okay,
0-2.
foul.
Next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right
First
there.
battle, and
Quality.
we got out of it.
Got him to go down swinging there. Rougned Odor.
How about it?
We gotta get to 5 to see it credited for getting one.
Here, this is on the ground to the right side. And will step on the bag himself. And
Leading off for the Mariners.
first offering
First
on its way.
baseman, Ryan Steele.
We want to at least get through half the game for this team.
Into the windup.
Give the bullpen somewhat of a break.
Breaking ball in for a strike.
We want to give the bullpen somewhat of a break, just so we're not burning through.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that stone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Keon Broxton is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Behind 0-2 now.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket assassin.
So we got him swinging. Keon Broxton becomes the second out here in inning number 5.
Yeah, but the thing is, Seattle either has
Got
to.
a piece to the right side. That one rolls foul.
Or probably you're gonna play him with New York Yankees with someone really good. We might not get another postseason appearance.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to report. Ground ball sent back up.
Yeah, that's gonna be a base hit through.
Knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah.
Back to back.
You don't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft. Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy. With a ball in the gap or a ball just over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach to 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
And he's got himself another
Cade.
strikeout number 9 here, and the side is
The first
digging in
big
once again.
opportunity
Ben Gamble.
for Seattle.
The Mariners haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
You know, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. They just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Seattle is just looking.
Designated hitter.
There's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Tied him up there. It dishes softly down the
2
line.
away.
And he'll step on first himself to the
like having anyone warming up, so.
No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game. Pounding these men.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Fans are getting out of their seats.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. He pulls this one into right. Mazara is there, and he'll make the catch to retire.
And now we're getting the stamina we need.
Jake Lamb standing in now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I agree with that, Ned. That's what you get when both starters.
Fans are just drinking coffee with the Rangers fans.
Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays.
People who wasted their freaking money just to go watch us.
A game that could really go either way. And anticipated. Here's a ground ball now to the right.
He's got it, and that's out number 1.
Out 3 unassisted. Digging in once again, Ryan Healy.
Up next for Seattle.
The hat trick.
First
Struck
baseman.
out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
But Seattle could be on the way out
Takes a good
of the
curveball to the
season.
knees.
Well, he got the leadoff guy inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He was
Foul.
really so far to start the 7th.
The next 0-2.
They're only throwing 63 pitches. My God.
It's a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Ready once again. Keon Broxton
Now
will look
batting.
to bounce back
Center
after
fielder.
striking out his last time. That shatters as this is on the ground at first. And will
1
step on
pitch
back
and
himself
7
and
and
end.
gone. 7.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Leading off for the Mariners.
In the ballgame.
Shortstop.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving.
Yeah, I think
late
the
into
Rangers
this
are
one.
just letting
A
me
perfect
drain.
time for this leadoff guy to try to get on.
Yeah, but they're getting guys ready to go.
And struck him out.
Yeah, those guys are ready to go.
11. Ready for another.
I mean, they're getting the bottom half already.
Singles for this one.
Cordero.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the
0-2.
chains with no luck.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems
And
like
Seattle
they're
Mariners are on their
pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitches
way
that
out.
like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
It's taken for strike 1.
Oh, man.
They made
He's
an
got a chance to
appearance,
strike
but
out the side on 9 pitches. And down, 2 to go.
Right back at the mound. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero.
Now batting. Left fielder.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. 4th trip to the
Shut
plate
foul.
now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Behind 0-2 now.
and we're out of energy.
0-2 once more. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. And a breaking ball stays outside.
You know, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3. And they weren't far off, but I think that was a good ball. Looked to be just a bit outside.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
That's probably our last batter.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulders up, and was able to stay inside.
Your
that
attention,
ball.
please.
And we lose.
You can win a game, let alone on the road. You have to feel really good about yourself.
They gave me the loss.
Going into that other team's ballpark and coming out
Even
with
though
a
I did
win,
not give up
but
those
they did
runs,
just
it's just
that.
because
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair.
they
as we get
should have
one
pulled me
last
when I
look
gave
at
that
our
one single. Ugh, my God, that pisses me off so much. We had a, and they're gonna give me the loss. Seriously, I disagree with that. Like, if the loss, but it should be the pitcher who gives up the hit. Slam the post. The Cubs have defeated the Indians. Wow. Rangers losing some more pitching. Some offseason.
A check-in call from a representative. This representative wants his client well informed on important matters. He'll have to try again another time.
They're giving me the ace. But I'm not gonna sign yet. Seriously, I want to get in that bullpen.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
We're gonna need the I wanted to get stamina up though. We're already off to another amazing start.
This team's pitchers are being challenged to ask more of themselves.
4-2 with a deal with it, manager. I'm dealing, and there's like at this rate, we'll be actually already.
A pitching coach offers reassurance to a pitcher who's been knocked around a bit lately.
Oh my God, the L's this team. We're back off to a shit start.
A manager addresses his team about their recent slump.
Yeah, well, I'm also
The player's agent calls to touch base. The player's not content with the way he's being used. The player's not content with the way he's being used.
I seriously hate being like I want to get through seasons legit, and I like the pressure of those
Elite
things.
players become so by continuing to look for ways to refine and improve their skill sets. An agent calls his client with an update.
Because right now we're either going to be traded, or they're going to actually listen to us.
A pitcher is encouraged to keep looking for improvement. A manager checks in with his ball club.
Okay, just get me in the pen where we can might actually need some wins.
A young pitcher is called into his manager's office after a notable performance.
No, I'm not
A
gonna
pitcher receives kudos from his coach after a memorable appearance.
Yeah, they're not going to trade me yet. I mean, obviously, it's going to happen.
A coach presses a player to keep raising the bar on the development of his signature
we're actually
skill.
going to probably be able to go where we want. Like, guys, well, this is, I think, our, like, third or fourth Major League season now.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
Play next appearance. Play. So we come back in the 2024 All-Star game to pitch to hurl. This is the only time I stop. It's just because I like the All-Star game. The All-Star game is my life.
Your attention,
Joshua
please.
Gibbons is
Now
on to
pitching for
take
the
over on
American
the
League.
mound in relief.
Number 14, Joshua.
Leading off the inning,
Gibbons.
Jeremy Brannon. They'll need him to get something going here. Grounder down.
Leading off for the National League. Left fielder,
Bounces up the
Jeremy
bag, and he's able to
Brannon.
cover up and hang on. Not the most fluid play, but he's out nonetheless.
batting ninth.
First pitch
From the
on its
Milwaukee
way.
Brewers,
Good looking
Right
sinker to the
fielder,
inside corner.
Mookie
He's a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, you have great stuff and you strike everybody out. Or, like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him
Strike
out and make some
three.
plays.
But yet we're a starter.
Hold third strike as that catches his own for out number 2.
now batting,
First delivery
third
on
baseman,
the way.
Mark
Heavy sinker
Valdez.
just stayed inside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball no strike.
I mean, I wonder, like, seriously, like, we actually might be able to...
Hit to third.
Once that's done, then we can just pick what team we want to go with.
Side is retired. So they're held in check here this half.
Your attention, please.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with
Another good performance out of... I feel like that was last these years, too. We're just here to... I mean, we're at 89 overall, and we're still not getting what you want. Oh, I'm glad there's a break. Sim season, like, come
A
on.
player receives an unexpected call. It's his former high school coach, who was an important mentor and advisor to him in his teen years. Most high achievers have, in their past, an important someone who first believed in them.
Yeah, we're on to another Cy Young with the computer. You're doing all the damn work.
A player is encouraged to continue to refine a skill essential to his game.
Oh, wow, we're just around 500 this season. Like, I mean,
A pitcher is encouraged to keep looking for improvement.
come on, team. Like, I mean, if, let's just say, we have to wait. I mean, I get that the Rangers don't want to lose. They got a really good arm in their
A
rotation.
coach presses a player to keep raising the bar on the development of
But if
his
there's
signature skills.
That's we're just gonna watch his career just unfold. I'm already mentioned me known as that one pitcher that
A skipper appeals to his players to demonstrate some resilience in how they finish a
oh yeah,
rough
we are in
season.
the race now. Oh, that's how you add new pitches. So it's randomized. So you kind of have to wait at 2 seam. No, what the fuck would I need that? No, I do not want to fucking add a cutter. At 4 seam, yeah.
Alright, good job, right?
I mean, the Mariners said, whoa. Mariners game advance, yes. Carl, oh my god. Some off season.
An early winter check-in. The player is not content with the way he's being used.
Seriously, what are the Rangers gonna do once my some off season? And sim spring.
Spring training has come again, and major leaguers begin the process of readying themselves for the challenges of another long season.
Yeah, wow, we're actually dominating spring training this season. 2025 sim season. Oh my god. Oh my lord. I do not want to add a damn cutter. I want to add a fucking change.
A coach presses a player to keep
So
raising the bar on the development of his signature skills.
Running fastball, I have no idea what the fuck that is. Really, it's just a changeup, really.
A pitcher is encouraged to keep looking for improvement. This team's pitchers are being challenged to ask more of themselves.
This game not really is what the fuck shit is. Yeah, but let's see if there's a why is there no... Give me a damn changeup. I want to change. Wait. Shoot, what's my other... It's either 3...
A pitching coach offers reassurance to a pitcher who's been knocked around a bit
Yeah,
lately.
we've been doing this is a really bad season for us. It's probably because of that new pitch. I can tell you that. Yeah, definitely want to get that new pitch going.
A manager confronts his pitching staff about an unacceptable team statistic.
We need that 4-seamer to work.
A player's agent calls to touch base. The player is not content with the way he's being used.
I'm seriously just getting to the point where we're going to force a trade.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Add a cutter. I have no idea how to... Like, I would if I know how to throw a cutter, but I don't kind of want to make this realistic. Yeah, the 4-seamer is going to keep coming up. We need to get that 4-seamer going, though. They're going to have to deal with the 4-seam and shit.
A manager checks in with his ball club. An agent calls his client with an update.
Really? I seriously wish you could get like different agents.
A pitcher is encouraged to keep looking for improvement. A player is encouraged to continue to refine a skill essential to his game.
Yeah, this is. But you can tell when your team's really bad. I mean, my stuff's there clearly.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
I swear it's a fastball. It's giving me the shit. Yeah, we didn't. Yeah, I was kind of expected this season.
A pitcher
really
who's been inefficient from the stretch of late is given a coach up.
Yeah, well, they never offered to give me pitches in the minors. Because this is when you kind of miss the training points.
A pitcher is encouraged to keep looking for improvement.
Yeah, clearly it is not a good team. Okay, we need to get the four-seamer going. Yeah, we definitely wanted to get that
A player
going.
receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
I think it's just because our record's so bad, but I mean, also
With the season approaching its final stretch,
Okay,
the manager calls for heightened
we're actually
focus from his
500.
players.
it's probably called that beginning. Okay, well, that's just great. Fastball's really just starting to disappear. Interesting. We need to get that stamina up.
With the season winding down and his team teetering at the edge of the race, this skipper makes a final plea for a show of mettle.
Stamina.
With the team's chances hanging by a thread, this skipper calls for a last stand.
Yeah, I mean, I hardly
A
doubt.
manager addresses his team before a pivotal series.
So we just went against crazy against Oakland. It's a wild card team, yes. Texas KC, and y'all remember what happened last game. So that's our 4th season, so we have 2 more left with before we can go wherever the fuck we want.
Chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. What's important for this lineup as you look to earn a berth into the division series, D-Row?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting
last time
firepower, especially in this yard.
was like 2 seasons ago.
Yard, but that could sometimes work against. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within itself and executes and manufactures.
I'm trying to change the lighting around just because it's getting bad.
Wind up, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down the third base
Down,
line.
foul ball.
This will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
The problem is the Rangers are kind of being stubborn, trying to hold on.
Ground ball right side.
But once I'm out of their grips, they're going to lose a player very quickly.
So here's
And
the
I think that
Royals
also means I
DH,
have the option to
Anthony
retire.
Amaya, as he'll get his first opportunity. Anthony, strike one. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees.
But the thing is, if I don't get runs, if we don't get run support, we all know how it happened last time. I didn't get the run support and we blew it.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like
Alright,
this
let's see
guy,
actually how fast this
to
thing
take
goes.
that pitch on
94,
0-2,
my God.
you have to have a pretty good eye.
The count now at 2-2.
Yeah, this thing has like zero control though. Yeah, which could be a problem for this entire game if I want to get that four-seamer. Okay, got
Blew
it.
it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Got the four-seamer working.
Coming to the plate now, Freddie Fletcher.
Batting
First
third.
chance for him here in the
Right
top of the
fielder.
first with nobody on.
Freddie Fletcher.
Knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. Got electric stuff.
Ground ball.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is. So next to the plate for the Royals.
Hitting out for the Royals.
And now this is going to be a bigger series, so.
Below the knee. One strike.
Because if we lose
That
another
was a
game,
nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of the sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west.
because also you can get in the Hall of Fame easier by just by
Great pitch.
Got him swinging on the
how
split
dominant
finger
you are.
pitch, and that's out number one. Digging in, Rougned Odor.
Batting fifth.
Infield
Yeah, the
second
problem is our
base
four-seamer
here
is
now.
really not there.
Takes a
It's
fastball
starting
on
to
the
get there.
inside corner.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Into the windup.
The
Here comes
0-2
the 0-2
pitch. And we still have yet to get equipment
Play
going.
to hold the count at 0-2.
We need that change-up though, or... I mean, I don't throw a knuckleball at all,
Batter's
so...
going to have to find a way to
I'm used
regroup
to
right
it.
there. That caught too much of the plate. He
The problem is
knew
you can't have
he
6
missed
pitches.
it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
A ball and 2 strikes
You're
now.
gonna play... Oh, and now L1's actually...
The 1-2. Is a sinker that misses for a ball.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of the game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
A little bouncer.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
He finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Digging in now for Kansas City. Tyler Austin.
Yeah, the Rangers, I mean, I'd like to at least win a division.
So we'll see if he can fare any better. 0-1 the count.
So I just had my character had somewhat of a bad season.
Slow curveball, like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2.
You go down 0-2 to a
Swing and a miss. That will come
And
inside. That will...
Texas fans, stay happy.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez.
Hitting out for the
7, 8,
Royals.
9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the first.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a
2-0.
couple of runs. But it's
Last
really
time we had
key
a
for this
1-0
leadoff guy to
and
try
that
to
just
get on
killed
and get a
us.
big inning started.
I mean, I get that the postseason, I'm not going to get it as easily, but we need more. At least like 3.
Spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
I want at least like 3 is more comfortable, especially in a postseason game.
Fouled away.
Or especially when you get pulled.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. The heart of the plate at some point.
Chopped weakly to the right. It's a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. Fouled
Oh
off.
my god. Royals have a good battling team.
Another 0-2 coming. And it's been swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Leonardo.
I mean, I believe
Almanzar.
getting in the Hall of Fame with the AL is a little bit easier.
Hit the other
Because
way.
especially if you're
Right
dominant in the
field.
AL before you go to the NL.
Wall takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second.
Because pretty much the AL lineups are going to be harder to pitch
Now
to
in the box,
because there's no pitcher half the time.
Batting ninth.
Unless you're playing a regular team.
Tim
There's a
Rooney.
knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Swing and miss,
0-2.
ball down.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, he did not.
Another 0-2 home. Sinker called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at bat, Patrick
Leading off for the
Boyer. He
Royals.
got on top of one and was
Shortstop,
ground out victim.
I mean, our stamina. Wow, our stamina's actually not a little bit
Looking
better.
very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And the splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. One gone.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Got a piece. Strike one.
A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike two.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to.
I mean, right now I believe the Rangers have the new ballpark.
That ball looks like a foot.
So he sets him down swinging. Anthony Amaya goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Here's a sinker that stays up. 1 ball, no strike.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop.
This is on the ground over the first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is...
Alright, so...
Leading off for Kansas City,
on its way.
left fielder, Dominic.
Takes a high
Strike.
for a strike.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor.
2-1.
I want to at least get the back of 2-2.
I tried to jerk that one, and it's 2-2.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Yeah, but now he has that four-seamer that's burning on him.
Right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. This stuff is dirty today.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball is right. No runs, no hits, no errors so far for Royal. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Let's go chuck a fastball just to speed him up.
2-1 to the Royals' first baseman.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs with nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
2-2. Swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Here's the catcher.
Still 2-0.
1 thus far.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Salvador Perez behind the count, 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting, third baseman, Leonardo
That's 0-1.
Almanza.
So where's the KC fans in this? So they decided not to come cheer on their own team.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. He's just rolling.
That's 2 outs.
For him in the ballgame. Digging in to try it again. Tim Rooney.
Up next for the
got
Royals,
called out on strikes his
center
last
fielder,
time through.
Tim Rooney.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. No runs, no hits, and no errors
Trying to go deep.
Hit down the line at first. Quintana loves it, and will step on the bag.
6 innings are gone.
Stepping in and ready for another
Hitting
shot.
out for the Royals,
Boyer already the beginning of the 7th inning here. As this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. No balls and a strike to count.
The game isn't over yet, especially this kind of score. It really isn't yet.
Ready,
It's
here's
anyone's
the 0-2
game.
pitch. To the right side, but fouled. And try it again. Into the windup.
So,
Here
you
comes
like
the
that
0-2
pitch?
And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. Ready for another shot now.
Designated
Anthony
hitter,
Amaya. He'll look to
Anthony
bounce back after
Amaya.
striking out his last time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
Foul off.
1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike.
Yeah.
1 and 2.
See the speed
1 out,
difference
nobody
there.
out. Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning. And he's 7 outs away now.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitching, great command, great location. The big key with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Strike one.
Strike at the letters. 0-1. And he takes strike 2.
Now fans are starting to
He's
get
done
into
a
this
real
game.
nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not.
Strike
Struck him out.
3.
High to the side. So he's 3-7. Riding in once again, Dominic Rucker. He leads off
Leading
there
off for the
at the
Royals.
8th, and if they're
Left
not able to
fielder,
get that starter out,
Dominic.
gained it.
Strike 1.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound.
Yeah,
Partly
we
due
wanna
to the
take
lead
this.
guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very
Oh, that was a
effectively.
bad pitch.
Behind
Probably got
0-2.
away with that.
Popped
Oh,
him up.
that's a pop-up.
Chapman waits on it.
That is out number
Again for the first
1.
out of the inning.
And if you see the box score, it is still a no-no.
2-0 our score.
That's just the reason why I'm not accepting that chat right now, because I'm trying to
Now
concentrate.
batting,
Here's Rougned
This is
Odor
also a
now.
wild card game, so if we lose, we're on
To
post.
this
So
point.
this is just, I need the concentration right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind.
Okay, 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike.
Strike
This
3.
guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on.
Damn.
And if he continues to throw strikes
We're
like
just
he is,
and this is a wild card game, so this is probably the most pressurous
Swinging strike 3. Rougned Odor.
because last time
In for the
our
second
bullpen
out of
blew
the
it.
inning.
But this time I want
Austin
to
is in with 2 away
destroy.
now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Popped up, popped up.
Popped him up.
I gotta look at the comment real quick. I mean, I could this is the nice thing about being paused.
Swihart is
Dude, this
under
game
it,
is
and the inning
pretty
is
much
over.
almost over.
24.
3 outs to go.
Jose
Your attention,
Torres
please.
takes the ball now and inning
now
number
pitching,
Are you? Oh, it's a no-no. Anyways.
A combined no-hitter is even more rare than a complete game no-hitter. So it's not something you see every day or every year for that matter.
Wow.
That's what you call a
Then we move on to the
This
freaking.
one definitely a low-scoring affair. As
DS.
we get one last look at our final.
And we got
line
a
score.
W too,
Well, we
which
watched
is
a
even
really
better.
solid starting pitching performance. Kept the
Okay, now I'm gonna accept that party chat. Okay. I'm still pissed that they did not let me go in. Hello. The mayor. Oh, okay. No, just fucking no.
I'm watching your live stream, bro.
Yeah, I think I can see that.
How's that MLB? You waiting to get on GTA to make money for the nightclub?
I already have 1.5. Dude, I'm in a fucking postseason race again.
Except don't blow up my stuff again. Else I will slit your throat open.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna get off of MLB.